Hi there, you guys, Cancer. Welcome to your weekly Psychic Tarot and Oracle card reading. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. Remember to check out your rising and moon and Venus for a more complete picture. My readings do meld together. There is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. Cancer, I'd like to thank you so much for supporting my channel. I'm truly grateful. Thank you. Today you're going to get 5 cards from the Rider-Waite deck, 1 card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck, and 1 Angel Answers card. So remember, ask a question. You're going to get an answer. And now for your first card. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. The 8 of Wands, Cancer, fire energy. Now this is Mercury in Sagittarius. Mercury is that planet of communication, and this is very swift communication and action. This is a very action-oriented card, and it's reaching a conclusion. This is full of surprises and opportunities, and it's up to you to choose. This is a sudden burst of energy. It's a rapid and swift development. It can be sudden insights, one after the other. This highlights and intensifies all around it. This can be travel, air travel. It's being in the flow, movement, things happening rapidly. This can be messages, it's positive things unfolding, and it's the end of delay. These can be letters of love. It can be being in love. This is a card of infatuation. Those would be Cupid's arrows. This is an instant attraction. It's making your move, and it's moving more rapidly towards a goal. You're poised to hit the target. So go for it, and continue your plans. This is a quick turn of events. Your second card, and this is the energy that's crossing over your path. These are your subconscious influences. Number 20 of the Major Arcana in the Rider-Waite deck, Judgment. This can be a Scorpio. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Also Aries. Could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. Now this has to do with something that has long-term effects. It can be an epic decision. It's a spiritual awakening and beginnings. It's a rebirth. This is a release and a revelation with review. Can be a resurrection. It's new purpose and new plans. These can be delays that can be conquered by development of the spirit. This is an awakening and a renewal. It's legal judgments in your favor and a change in a personal consciousness. This is being accountable for your actions, and it's truths revealed and mysteries unraveling. This is a very special moment in life. It's a change in life in a very important way. And you can rise up and seek new possibilities. It's a time to do, a time to act. You may have received your true calling. It's awakening, a rebirth, a shift, a second chance, a second lease on life. It's being deeply inspired and uplifted, awakened, reborn. It's being summoned to a higher awareness. These is a new phase. It's also getting good news, sudden changes, a victory. It's leaving the past behind and thinking out of the box. The 8 of Wands with the Judgment card is a swift communication after a delay. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of, Cancer. The 7 of Pentacles. This is Saturn in Taurus. Now, this Earth energy is a card of waiting. That's another delay here. You've had to have patience, and you're have a little anxiety about it. You're wondering if this will work and what will you get out of it, and you're planning your next moves. You're having to have patience, and you're assessing. This is the pause during the development. It's a break. And the harvest is yet to come. You're reevaluating and stepping back and looking at what you've already accomplished. This can be anxiety about a loan. You're still waiting for success. You've been working on something for a while, and now you're looking back and rethinking about whether you're on the right path. Some readjustment may be needed. You're not failing. You are learning. But you're questioning your standpoint and looking from a different perspective. It could be a difficult decision between security and risk. You'll need to wait for the fruit on the vine to become ripe, and that way it will be sweet. This is reaching a milestone, and it's taking stock and taking care of your possessions. You're valuing your investments and going through your budget. The Eight of Wands with the Seven of Pentacles is swift messages you've had to be patient for. It can be dramatic growth very quickly. This is exponential or compound growth. And it could represent something that starts slowly and then takes off, and it has a life of its own. This can be someone that's a telecom worker or an electrician. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Ten of Cups, Cancer, water energy. This is Mars in Pisces. This is a very, very good card. It's shared love. It's the pinnacle of happiness. It's where the saying comes from, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. It's high days and holidays, a rainbow of promise. It's the ultimate in happiness. It's a lot of love that is both available to give and receive. If you had a string of bad luck or anxiety about something, it's going to be over, and with good results. This is home is where the heart is. It's happily ever after, and as good as it gets. This is perfect bliss. It's divine love and blessings at work here in your life. And it brings an alignment with your true nature, and all in your life is in harmony with your higher self and purpose. It's being serene and blissful and emotionally fulfilled, liberated. It's loving unconditionally and appreciating abundance. It's living your dreams and enjoying family, and it's feeling the bliss. There is a shadow to this card, and it's expecting the bliss to last forever, because this could be a fairy tale experience. Only masters can achieve this long term by a trained mind. The Eight of Wands with the Ten of Cups can represent infatuation. It's communication and love, it's action and attraction, and it could be short-lived. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. The underlying issue, this is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this, Cancer. The Eight of Cups, water energy. Now this is moving on to find your own bliss, to find your own wishes. It's the ability to leave something behind in order to go on to new concerns. This is another card of Saturn, like in the Seven of Pentacles. Saturn brings in delays, restrictions, if we do not respond to our abilities. Now, the cups have not fallen, so there's no disaster. You just know it's time to move on. This is someone that might need some quiet and a chance to be alone. This is following your dream, and yet there's some success that may have been abandoned. This can be someone that's close to losing all hope in a romance, and they may walk away from it. See, the moon is in its full and waning quarters, and it looks on, and it signifies the end of something and the beginning of something new. There's something missing, but there is a better future just around the corner, and what was important is no longer. The Eight of Wands with the Eight of Cups is a love life that's ending, and beginning another. It's predestined, and it will happen soon. 2 eights in your reading represent new knowledge. The Judgment card with the Seven of Pentacles is change that is happening. It's getting all you can out of your efforts. It's the end of a routine and a decision that ends frustration. The Judgment card with the Ten of Cups is making decisions that lead to a better life. It's emotional fulfillment, and its answers then come through atonement, and it brings you joy. But until you make peace with the past, you will not be completely content and happy now. The Judgment with the Eight of Cups is realizing the obvious path or direction. It's a new place, a new opportunity. The Seven of Pentacles with the Ten of Cups is a culmination that you have waited for. The Seven of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups is going to find out what is needed to continue. The Ten of Cups with the Eight of Cups is seeking the ultimate in a relationship. Some people may even seek fame. Here's your Sacred Destiny card from Denise Linn. Change, Cancer. You've got change, which is very synchronistic. And that is dancing clouds. Throughout time, people have looked to the heavens for a sign, and in the ever-changing movement of the clouds, they have seen shapes and forms that seem to be direct messages from the Creator. Clouds are shapeshifters. Their essence is the same, but they can change from mist to rain to ice to snow to water. The transient nature of clouds lends to the understanding that life is transitory and ever-changing. The sacred landscape wants you to know that it's okay to change your mind. It's all right to change directions. You do not need to be consistent. This is the time to put the needs and expectations of others aside and listen to the beat of your own drum. You don't need to follow tradition. Create your own traditions. You are free to express yourself and let your spirit fly. Be daring. Go beyond predictable behavior. Just because something has always been done a certain way doesn't mean that it needs to continue to be done that way. You can't control the exact circumstances of your life, but you can control what meaning you give to them. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to be carefree, wild, and unpredictable. Here's your answer, Cancer, from the deck by Angel's Answers by Radleigh Valentine. And your answer is compromise, Cancer. Compromise. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need, while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. Thanks, you guys, Cancer. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Now remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.